So what my mom said, and what psychologists say, is if you want to be happy, what's a key is not only to have challenging and fulfilling work that pays you reasonably, but to find true love and commitment, and to have a family and surround yourselves with love and a community of friendships. What nobody ever told me is that there's a third piece to our lives and a third big decision. It's the place we choose to live. That's why I wrote Who's Your City? And I'll tell you, people get 40 to 50 million North Americans move every year. 15 to 20 million of us make a big move. We move to a new city, a new province, a new state, or even some of us to a new country. No one has ever told us how to go about making that decision. So I don't want to make the decision for anyone, but I wanted to lay out for people, one, why place is so important, along with job and career and life partner, one of these three, the big triangle of decisions. And two, then I wanted to lay out what are the things in place you should be looking for, and then three, how to pick it. Like, what are the actual steps? Because people pay more attention to buying a car than they do to picking a place to live. What she said was, when we come together in teams, in collectives, when we forge partnership in cities, that's where the really new things come from. And the productivity rises exponentially. When Robert Lucas...
I really enjoyed Richard Florida's presentation today because both my husband and myself, at this time in our life, we call it our vintage time, have gone into the areas of creativity. Mine is in the area of television production and hosting, and his is in the area of writing. And he certainly resonated today with myself, so I can certainly share this with my husband to say that we really are on the right track. Creativity is really where we think it's at, and he was fantastic.
The human mind has become our greatest resource and the greatest source of new value. I think the other thing that's happening is with rising oil prices and skyrocketing oil prices, our whole way of life is changing. And one of the things I tried to talk about, how that's making place and cities and vibrant communities, denser communities, open-minded communities, not only more exciting and better, they are more exciting and better places to live, they're also the places where innovation and new economic discoveries, new companies, new ideas, new entrepreneurial ventures come from.
It's not like we go out and look for, I have to find more open to experience people like me. But we find neighborhoods and communities and centers. Somehow we find those neighborhoods and communities and centers which are open-minded. Whether it's a gay and lesbian community, whether it's an artistic community, a writer's colony, a technology community.
I think community and how we feed off each other, and when we talked about the energy of the neighborhoods feed on each other, and that really struck home to me. I'm from Edmonton, and we're a tiny little creative community in a sea of typically conservative, blue-collar economies, so definitely rang true for me.
And then what the book says is there's no one best place. Like, it's not like Banff is the best place, or Calgary's the best place, or Vancouver, or Toronto, or New York, or London. There's just the best place for you. And if you find the best place for you, boy, oh boy, just like if you find the right job, if you find the right life partner, if you complete it with the right place, boy, oh boy, you can have this incredibly happy and fulfilled life.